Oh, good afternoon, my people. What's up, world? It's Wednesday, March 20th. And I have to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. What is up, my good people? What is going on? Chilling. I'm blessed. Feeling good as always. I always have to come in and drop what's going on. Every time I come in, we gonna talk that talk. So I hope first of all, I hope everybody's having a blessed and safe day. That's number one. Even though it's 3:01 Eastern time, some of y'all might be 3 hours behind, some of y'all might be 2 hours behind, some of y'all might be on the same time, and but it doesn't matter where you're at. I hope everybody's blessed and everybody's okay. Everybody's safe. Doesn't matter where you're at. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had my YouTube on my phone. Sorry. So wherever you at, whatever you're doing, I'm hoping that y'all are okay. And I pray that everybody's okay because like I said, I'm gonna keep saying there's so much crazy stuff going on in the world that we have to pray for better days. So I'm just hoping that's what we're getting right now, better days. But so of course y'all know me. When I come up here, I've been getting back into my amateur. Um and we have an important event coming up, press conference, which I think is dope because I'm always in the press conference for professional boxing, but I'm like to be at a press conference for an amateur is super dope. I think we need more of those when big events come up. I don't think it just be should be for. I don't even think that it should just be for one particular event. I think when it's a big event like a Golden Gloves, a Ring Masters, a Nationals, Silver Gloves, that press conference is dope. I don't think I think it prepares the amateurs for when they turn pro because a lot of them don't know how to deal with that when they get on that big stage. And it's time to speak. It's at least this will prepare them. But Ringmaster, excuse me, y'all. Ringmaster's press conference going down April 2nd. Road to the Garden. April 2nd is right around the corner. I can't wait. I'm gonna pull up for that. I'm sorry, I have to. I have to. That's something major. So we're gonna get into it. All right. So let's go. So my newcomers, my regulars, everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. So yes, so as y'all can see, the thumbnail, Ringmasters Road to the Garden, MSG. But before that, a press conference will be going down April 2nd from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's 2 hours. And that's going to be, man, that's going to be dope. Josh Sanders, what's up, my brother? That's going to be dope. When I seen it get posted, I was like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I love to see. I love to see stuff like this because there's so much that's going on in boxing, especially pro boxing, that's disturbing us, or not disturbing us, but disturbing y'all because I don't let it disturb me. That we tend to forget No matter how popular professional boxing is, we tend to forget that there's some dope ass amateurs out here. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Boston, Texas, Ohio, Florida, California, all over. And we tend to Jeff Spark, what's up, my brother? Smash that like button on your way in, y'all. Smash that like button. We tend to forget that we have some dope amateurs, man. Dope amateurs. And to have shows like the Golden Gloves and the Silver Gloves and Ring Masters and all this and every other type of show that that they throw out there. Shouts to everybody who's out there. They got a show coming up for this year. Between this month and next month and the month after. You know what I mean? Um, it's much needed because we tend to get caught up in all this other extra stuff that's going on. But me, when it involves the amateurs and it doesn't matter where they're coming from, what part of the world they're coming from, I think for me that's just super dope because I can get to and voice my opinion on something without all the bickering and back and forth. Um, Being able to have a rational conversation without somebody getting in their feelings. Um, that's what I like. And like I tell y'all, it starts here. Doug Zone, the home of amateur boxing. This is I mean that. I stand by that, and I would always represent that. And to the day I can no longer do it. Now, some of y'all are not gonna want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that shit. I understand. I understand. But you don't have to be here to watch neither. Some of you don't understand it, but then want to be a part of it. Now, make that make sense. Hmm? You can't make it make sense because what I'm going to do and continue to do is, like I said, bring you the real. To keep bringing you a Drippy Cherish, to bring you a Keith Cologne, to bring you a Ethan, um, to bring you all these amateurs of Melvin Martinez, my man Antonio. It's so many that I can't really think of. Izzy. It's so many that I can't think of. There's so many other amateurs across the world that I can't wait to get to know and get to talk to. Oh yeah, you know what it is, Josh, already, but people are just, it is what it is. Smash that like button, y'all. Big text, what's up? But what we about to see on April 2nd, it gives me a different type of feeling from being at a professional press conference. When I'm at a professional press conference, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a lot of times I don't do interviews and I don't, you just see me with the cameras in the face, but you don't hear me ask questions. And people just go, why don't you ask any questions? Well, it's never no questions to ask. I mean, when we ask questions, a lot of times we always recycle these questions. We hear what somebody else say and we take it and we just make it into our own, which is cool. I'm never there really to ask questions. And if I ever had a question, believe me, I have to catch the fighter by themselves because a lot of y'all, when it come to doing interviews, y'all will step on somebody's toes just for that. And I'm not the guy for that. I'm there at these press conferences for I'm just there for the atmosphere. I'm there for the moment. I'm just a dude that never thought it seen here. I never thought I would see myself doing this. You talking about me starting when it was COVID. We didn't know what COVID was gonna do to us and where we were gonna be. So to come from starting on a Facebook group to getting on Instagram to actually being here on YouTube now was a blessing. I took something and I don't want to say I mastered it. People tell me you got connections with a lot of people. You got a lot of heavy hitters in your life. That was all through the grace of God, man. That was just me building relationships. Sometimes we build relationships, or we call ourselves building relationships, just so we can get great content. Me, that's not what it's about. And it's cool to get great content. It depends on how you do it. So, but when you're talking about doing something with the amateurs and this a press conference, now you're talking my talk. And that takes nothing away from pro boxing. Nothing. Sometimes I don't have questions for guys. Sometimes I don't. I'm not the guy who likes to ask you the big questions. Sometimes you got people who like to ask the big questions. I don't have any big questions. I don't have the deep, important questions that everybody else has to ask. And some of y'all, if you think about the questions you ask, I don't want to say they're not irrelevant, but it's just certain questions that I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm just never that guy. I go and ask whatever comes to my head. I freestyle my questions. See, what you have to start doing is when y'all do these interviews or these chop ups or whatever you want to call it, you have to start making these questions like it's like talking to, it's like having a regular conversation. That's all it is. You know, forget asking the best questions. I mean, the thing is not to make it boring either. You don't want to make it boring. You don't want to make it boring with a person's like, well, you know what? I'll never never talk to him again, boy. He is lame as shit. You know what I mean? But be your own person. Do your own thing. Stay in your own lane. So pretty much that's what I do um when it comes to that. This press conference for me is major. It's major. Um it says a lot. It's going to do a lot. Um to see the fighters there is gonna be dope. Uh because I watch a lot of these guys put in pain. I watched a lot of them. Um Even for the ones who just started out, I watched them. I see what they're doing. And shout outs to you. And it's just a beautiful thing. So when I saw this press conference and I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be amazing to be a part of. Because it's not every day you're going to hear about a press conference for amateurs. And I'm sure if it's something that has been done before, hey, I've walked past it and I've never acknowledged that they were doing it. But we hearing it now, and it's like it's lovely. So I'm just glad that it's taking place. And this is where for 2 hours you get to see me walk around and do my thing. This is where you get to see me. If you see me work before, even when I'm recording the fights, you've seen me work, right? You guys have watched me. You guys have actually watched me record anywhere from 12 to maybe 15 fights every time I went to a fight. That's a lot. You guys got to sit there and see me do 101s with people. Um, but to actually sit around, I mean, excuse me, to actually walk around talking two people, two fighters, hopefully some referees, some judges. I don't know, who's ever in the building is where I'm gonna do my finest work because these fighters need that. They need that exposure. They need it now. They don't need it when they get ready to turn pro. The only difference is when a lot of them turn pro, they'll have it already. And there's other, I don't want to say other platforms or other brands that's out there doing it. I don't really worry about what everybody else is doing. I encourage people to always reach out to the amateurs, but with me, I'm always going to make sure I do my part in my job. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to always do my part because I can't always worry about what somebody else has going on. So that's how I'll roll. And as long as I continue to do that, everything will be everything will go the way it's supposed to. And after matter of fact, in a couple of days after April 2nd, we'll be in Gleason's. So it's a big week. You got April 2nd, then you got April 6th at Gleason's. And I believe that showtime is 7, I believe it's 7 p.m. for that. So we have stuff coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't think that we don't have nothing coming up. We have a lot coming up. Um Not only just New York, but then shouts to Philly, man. Every time I happen to just look in Philly and matter of fact, shouts to Philly and Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jersey too, because I know they're gonna have some stuff coming up. Right now, they're trying to get past the Golden Gloves, but I know once they get past the Golden Gloves, it's only popping. I know that for a fact because I've sat back and watched that every time I looked on social media, I looked on Instagram, it was always something being put up. So, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Philly, shouts to Boston because they getting it into. I'm sure DC is working on something. I'm sure Baltimore is. I'm sure VA is. And North Carolina is doing their thing. And shouts to every other, when you start going to Georgia and Florida and Louisiana and Texas, shout to them. Shouts to St. Louis, Ohio, Cleveland, Chicago, Kentucky, Oklahoma, wherever the action is at. You know what I'm saying? Detroit. You know what I mean? Shouts to everybody. Shouts to the Crunk Gym too out there in Detroit. I can't wait till I get to the Crunk Gym out in Detroit, man. I'm definitely gonna make that my business. But this press conference, I'm hoping this won't be the last time. But it gives me a different type of feeling when you tell me there's a press conference for the fighters, for our young fighters. It gives me a different type of feeling from professional boxing. See, professional boxing, you get all hype, right? Because you like, man, oh God, these guys that I've been admiring, looking up to, praising, and just been a fan of, I finally get to see them. And when you're at these events, you don't even know what's gonna happen. Sometimes you might get to talk to these fighters, sometimes you might not. Sometimes you might have said something slick about these fighters, and they're going to know you said something slick. And then it's like, wow, well, that didn't go well. But see, with the amateurs, like I said, and even with them, you got to be careful. 'Cause if you say something slick, believe me, these amateurs are not going to play with you. Just because they're amateurs, they're still fighters. So let's not get it twisted. but that's besides the point. Um, I'm getting a warmer feeling. It's a warmer feeling about just being able to talk to the young stallions, man. Especially it's a lot of them that I have great relationships with. Um, and I see them a lot. And even if they don't see me at the fight like that, they see me. Know, they know I'm here, man. Nobody make tea like me. I'm telling y'all. Nobody make tea like me, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. But this is different. And like I said, when I seen it, I had to post it, and I had to repost it. I shared it on Facebook, and I'm just like, yo, I'm super hype about it because, like I said, about what 4 days after that, three, four, five, six, yeah, 4 days after that, they'll be in Gleason's. You know what I mean? I can't wait to the ring ceremony, which I've missed twice, which is crazy. I've missed the ring ceremony twice. When the ring ceremony comes back up, of course, I'll do a video for that right after the ring masters, because I'm going to definitely do a video after the ring masters is over. After April 11th, that next day, which will be a Friday. Well, you know what? I have to see what day Well, usually Ring Masters is always on a Thursday, so I go live Friday anyway. I won't be live probably. Well, I might go live that Thursday at the event. I have to make sure I have what I need to even be live at the event, not sitting in the crowd, but actually by the ring with it, you know. Other than that, I can't do it. I'm not gonna even bother to go live because it's too much going on. So we got to do it the right way. And even if I did go live, that Thursday, I will make an exception because it's Ringmasters. Um, and I would have to come back that next day, that next Friday, which probably wouldn't be the morning. It probably would be the afternoon to come back to talk about it. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash it. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend that this is where it goes down at. No Doug Zone Podcast. Let's go. So it's it's just dope. See, I'm just giving y'all the difference of going to a professional press conference and then going to an amateur one. It's just a different type of feeling because when you go to these pro press conferences, you know what to expect, you know what to look for. You go into an amateur, you don't know what you're looking for. You don't even know who you're looking at, especially if you're not keeping up with the guys and the girls, not just the guys, but the girls, because they put in pain too. You don't keep up with them, you don't know who to look at. You don't know what to expect from them. You don't, because we're too busy. I ain't got to tell y'all. But April 2nd is going to be it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be something where I'm going to be proud not only of myself, but to see the participants that's in it. That is the main thing um that I'm gonna be proud of. The main participants. And win, lose, my motto already. You know me. You're still a winner even when you lose because everybody can't do it. Everybody can't just put on gloves or walk in the gym and say they want to be a fighter. There's more to it than doing that. And I can say because I've watched guys, and it's no fun really watching. Well, it is fun watching guys because I know I ain't got to be the one doing it. But boy, when I have to participate in what they're doing, it is no fun. It is no fun. But it's it's what people signed up for. Um, you know, it's yeah, like, share, subscribe. Yes, 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 sir. Yes, yes, Walk. I appreciate you. Smash that like button, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, yeah. Share this out. Share this out. Share this out. Instagram, Facebook, share it out. Um, like I said, I'm preparing myself to be more great this year, next year, the year after. Well, just I'm preparing myself to be more greater in life. It's not even just about the year. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And it starts right here of never being afraid to go for what you know. So if I have to keep yelling amateurs, amateur boxing, amateur boxing, amateur boxing, amateur boxing, amateur boxing, and people go, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. That's cool. That's cool. But you're gonna hear it, rather if you want to or not. Because when them same fighters that y'all bragging and talking about, when they leave, when they're gone, or if they on their way out the door, you got the next class coming in. These same fighters that I'm telling y'all about today, these same amateurs that you might see me post, rather if I know them or not, these same ones that you see me have a conversation with and take pictures with them, pay close attention. Don't wait till my brothers and sisters get signed to a big promotional company and then y'all want to run and act like y'all know them, because I know that's what some of y'all gonna do. Oh man, I followed you, man. I looked at all 50 of your fights that you had as an amateur. You were no joke. After the fact, when somebody like me told you, yo, go check them out right now, though. Don't wait till they get signed. Go check them now. I'm telling you, check them, and then try to get them on your show and talk to them. That helps them with their situation. It helps us as content creators. Y'all fail to realize that helps us. So we're on here to help each other. You help the fighter, you help the coach, they help you. Your followers become their followers. We all follow each other. What's the problem? Is that so hard to do? I mean, I mean, that's what we're here for. At least that's what I thought. I thought we were here to help each other. So when you see a young, hungry fighter, like you see these amateurs and they're doing this and they're doing that, and they're going to nationals, they're struggling to get to nationals because nationals, it costs to go. You see them have to go to school and still have to come home, and or they got to go to the gym and get their 4 hours in and whatever time they're there, then go home and still have to deal with that life. We don't want to talk about that, but yet we want to be on here arguing about these other fighters that they don't even know what they want to do. They're just looking to make the biggest payday, and respectfully, that's it. And if, hey, I'm not against nobody making their money. I'm really not. So with this press conference coming up, for me, it's something important. It's something special. And I don't just look at it as a press conference for amateurs. These are amateur stars of boxing. And I've called it. Nobody else is really calling them amateur stars like that. Nobody was saying this is an amateur pay-per-view. Nobody. Because nobody wanted to give them credit like that. But we're not going to call them no amateur stars. They're not stars. They're amateurs. They were stars when they turn pro. You're bugging. No, amateur pay-per-view. Amateurs would never fight on pay-per-view. Never said they would. Never said they did. The fights be so good and they be so good that it could be an amateur pay-per-view. If amateur boxing was on pay-per-view, it would be. If you take certain fights. So when you hear me say that, that's what I'm talking about. Smash that like button. I would appreciate everybody to smash that like button. But we have to keep the light shining on these young kings and queens. We have to. Because you know, every time there's a class of fighters who walk away from the sport, there's always another class right behind them. My brother Bohemian Boxing Live and Direct, with all due respect, cut my check. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, please, my brother has a YouTube channel. Y'all know he got a channel, man. If you don't know, you know. Go subscribe to him, man. Blue, are you wrenched up? Oh, Blue, hold on. I called you Blue. I mean, Bo, hold on. You're not wrenched up. I gotta wrench you up. Hold on. Gotta wrench you up. Go subscribe to my brother channel, man. Bohemian, man. He on Instagram. Y'all know I told y'all before. Go subscribe. When you talk about amateur boxing, I mean he does it all, but when you talk about amateur boxing, you're speaking about us. What's going on, Bo? Ain't nothing. Talking about the big press conference coming up April 2nd. I'm definitely in the building for that one. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But when you talk about amateur boxing, my brother right there, Bohemian, another one. Another one. We will be in the building. Bo, you gonna be in the building April 2nd? We're gonna be in the building. April 2nd. I'm in the building, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get ready to already put it down on the calendar and let y'all know I'll be live April 2nd. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm definitely gonna cover it. I got y'all covered like a blanket. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna have y'all covered. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do as much as I can. 2 hours, I'm going bonkers in there, man. And this is the first one this is the first one I've seen as far as the press conference. So I'm going bonkers in there. Straight up. I'm going, man. Listen, man. This is one of many. But I know I have to make the ring ceremony. The ring ceremony, when that come back up, I gotta make that, man. I'm gonna definitely make that. Like I said, we outside this year, man. We outside this year. Might not be able to make every event, but I tell y'all, I'm gonna make as much as I can. I'm doing my part. So y'all just gotta bear with me. But I think for the most part, it's gonna be a dope it is going to be a dope press conference. And like I said, shout outs to all the fighters. Oh, I definitely will. I gotta go get her, Bo, at 5 o'clock. That's why I'm making this quick video. Um I'm gonna try to get I want to try to get 2 hours in. If I can't, no, well, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to get 2 hours in. Uh, I'm probably gonna get an hour and 30 minutes in on here. That's probably gonna be about it. About an hour 30. Then I gotta make my way to go get her. But we got work to do, y'all. We got work to do. Like I said, there's a lot coming up. John's Gym this Saturday. I was stuck in between going to that and going to um the New Jersey Golden Gloves, but to try to do both in the same day, that's not probably gonna happen. Melvin gonna be popping under the bright light. Yeah, he is. Melvin is definitely going to be. Melvin's definitely going to be. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I know. Yeah, they both are, and I can't make both. Keith Cologne, Bo. If you have never heard of him, oh man, that's a guy I wish you could holler at. Keith Cologne. This kid is amazing. I just watched his fight that he just had this past Saturday. He's fighting again this Saturday. That's why I wanted to go to the New Jersey Golden Gloves, man, because I've never got to see him fight. I finally watched one of his fights today, and that was the one he just had this past week. But if you look him up, if you don't know him, Bo, Keith Cologne, Xavier about to enter the garden. Oh yeah, well, I'll be there April 11th. The only difference is for April 11th, I'm not sitting in no crowd. So, Bo, if you at the garden, you're gonna have to make room over there by the ring for me. Cause I ain't sitting in no crowd this time. No, sir. I'm not entering the front of the garden. I'm going through the side door. I'm going where the stars go. No Duck Zone ain't sitting in nobody beaches no more for no big events. No, sir. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Not no. No more. Them days is over. A cookie won't be sold in a basement if I'm not involved. No, sir. Sorry. Sorry. Mm-mm. So we're gonna get ready to have us some fun though. April 11th is going down. It's like I told you, I was going down. April 11th is going down. April 6th is going down at Gleason's. You know what I mean? And April 2nd, Ringmasters press conference. So as y'all can see, we got work to do. And I'll be posting all that on my channel too about all those events. The Ringmasters, I'll definitely be posting that. What y'all been seeing me do now is just talking about it and keeping it hot to try to keep away from all this other trash that we keep talking about in boxing. I've been listening to a lot of stuff for the last couple of days and the last couple of weeks, and I'm just not impressed. Better yet, I'm been a little aggravated about some stuff I've been hearing. So that's the reason why I just like, you know what? Let me come back. Let me snap out of it and get back to talking about my fighters, man. So that's what we doing right now. That's what we doing. We got work to do, Bo. We got work to do, so we gotta get to it. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Go subscribe. Please go subscribe to my brother, man. Cut my check. Y'all go right to the check. Y'all go look it up. Go right to it. Cut my check. Get them subscribers up, man. Help my brother get his subscribers up. Help everybody who needs some help with getting their subscribers up. Even though we might say, or somebody might say, I don't need no help with that. Nope, we never said help you get monetized, but helping people. I guess helping people get monetized is helping also get the subscribers up, but also you gotta want it. The next person can't want it more than you. That makes no sense. You gotta want it on this YouTube. How bad you want it? We want it real bad over here, so you gotta want it in order for it to happen. Because other than that, it is not going to happen. You know, I told you for me, it's a wait thing. I'm sitting here just waiting, patiently waiting, taking my time. And when if it's time for me to go, I will go. But I'm going to remember the ones that was there when it was time for me. Because a lot of y'all just be a part of the conversations that y'all want to be a part of. If somebody's not talking about what y'all don't want to hear about, y'all ain't nowhere to be found. But if I get in here and if I talk about your favorite fighter, y'all will flood this place. Y'all would flood this place. And that's sad because that lets me know a lot of y'all are comfortable. Y'all are comfortable and y'all allow everybody else to make y'all comfortable because whatever it is that they want to talk about or they feel like they want to talk about, they lower y'all into it. Not over here. You can't do anything or go anywhere in life if you don't have a mind of your own. If you're not smart enough to tell yourself, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, this is where I'm going, this is where I'm not going to go. If you're not smart enough to tell yourself that, then what are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta make it make sense. Um, you have to have some type of dignity. You have to, and at the same time, have zero give up because everything that you do in life doesn't just come with respect or pride, but it comes with a plan of what it is that you are doing with yourself and how you're doing it and what are you doing it for. So that's why you have to make better decisions on what it is that you do and never let anybody tell you how you should do something. You know, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. Especially if they don't have nothing going on, but even if they do have something going on, what works for you might not work for me. You know, so that's where it gets a little different. And like I said, I just love it, man. And I'll never change what I'm doing. You know, shout outs to the Ringmasters, shout out to USA Metro, shout outs to Sonya, shout outs to Ray, shout outs to all the coaches, the officials, the fighters, the cameramen, the media. You know what I'm saying, the gym owners of the gym. Shouts to everybody. Shouts to every single last person. Excuse me. Shouts to everybody, to the whole community, because without them, it wouldn't have been possible to do all these shows. You know what I mean? To have these type of events going on, because in order to be successful at these fights, you need everybody's participation. You need everybody's participation. What's going on, underrated? Yo, y'all go subscribe to my brother, man. Underrated Darkness, man. If y'all ain't go subscribe to him yet, I don't know what you doing. I don't know what you doing. Your life sucks if you haven't went to go subscribe to him. So if I'm you, I would stop playing. Go subscribe to him. Please go do it. If you don't do it, I'm gonna talk real bad about you in public. Real bad about you in public. So you better go subscribe to him. Oh, thank you, underrated. I'm out here working, man. I'm out here working. I can't be on here every day like I used to, man. I could if I wanted to, but I just choose not to entertain some of the BS that's going on. But got to keep the faith, man. I mean, I'm proud of myself. I just thank God that I had these opportunities to do all this, man. I'm just so overwhelmed sometimes about how I don't let anything stop me from doing what it is that I do, even though there was times I was thinking about, getting out of here. But I'm proud of what I do. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on. I have no choice but to keep on. I have no choice, underrated, because I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility, and rather if it's an amateur or rather if it's a prospect that's a fighter, if there's any way that I could come and help them, even just by posting um a picture of them or in a storyline or going to the gym and catching them work out or whatever the case may be. We got a responsibility and we got to remember that. We have to remember that. People remember that, it'll be much better. Sometimes we tend to forget, right? And it happens, but we just can't keep forgetting that we have a responsibility. But it's gonna be fun, y'all. Um, like I told y'all, I got other shows I'm gonna get into it too. About I don't want to get too much into it. Y'all always hear me give all these other shows shout outs, but I'm gonna try to hook up with some people so we can have some conversation. April 21st, of course, the day after Haney and Garcia. There's a big amateur show out in Philly. I'm gonna get into it about that one. Right after we get out of this old ringmasters, once we get away from that situation, then we're gonna get into that. Reach out to the coach out there, and we gonna make something happen for that one. 48 minutes, okay. I got 40. I've been on 48 minutes. I'm gonna stay on for an hour, then I'm out. Appreciate you, underrated. Hold on. You know what, underrated? Stay right there. My brother underrated up there. All right, hold on, y'all. I feel like it's summertime, boy. But I had to put the jacket on because I look hella cool with it. I look hella cool with it. So I had to go one time for the one time. Sorry, y'all. It was taking me too long to come back. I'm like, what the hell going on here? I'm back now. I'm back now. But yeah, it's fight. Like I said, it's fight week 2. 2 shows this week. New Jersey. We got New Jersey. We got New York. We got the New Jersey Golden Gloves. We got Ringmasters Road to the Garden. Shout out to Bloomfield, New Jersey. Shout out to Gleason's. It's going down this week. Know what I mean? If y'all think I'm about to be sitting up here arguing with y'all about what's going on in professional boxing, you got me messed up. I ain't doing it. I'm focusing on my amateurs, man. When some real stuff start happening in professional boxing, that's when I'm gonna get back to having the conversations. Right now, I'm not impressed. I'm not moved by it. Underrated. What's up, my brother?
What's good with you, brother? How you feel?
You know me, man. I'm feeling like one of them dope boys back in '85. You know what I mean? I got the jacket and the glasses. I feel like going to
I
stand in
see,
front of a corner.
For my birthday, I want to be like this, man. For the winter.
Hey,
I'll be happy with that.
hey. I'm feeling like I could be in a I feel like if they did Pain in Full movie over, I feel like I should pay Rich Porter. I feel like I should play him. I'm just saying.
That's New York right there, dog. I love that shit.
I feel like I should play Rich Porter. I'm feeling a little extra today. A little extra today. I'm trying to get control of myself, and Tip is gonna spank me, and that's okay though, because I like it.
I'll tell you one thing though, by seeing that, you remember the sheepskin coat and hat and everything with that?
Oh my God. Hey, bro. I'm thinking about I seen that recently too. I don't know. Next winter, I might have to. Yeah, I seen that, but I'm like,
I'm on a sheepskin coat, man.
Somebody might get the wrong idea. No, but somebody might get the wrong idea. Like, yo, this dude got paper.
Yeah, you gotta clap it. You're right.
They bugging out. Listen, they bugging out in New York as
back look,
they bugging out in New York as it is. So they gonna think that I got all the paper in the world. You run up on me, man. Listen.
Yo, like you gotta have that shiny one.
Man, look. I ain't about to play with these fools up here. That's why I'm trying to stay out the way, man. That's why I said thank God, because boxing really keeps me out the way.
Yeah.
Having a platform and just us be able, it's the great thing about having social media for us, not just for us, but people who's like us. Anytime we feel like it, we can get up and press that button and go live.
Yeah.
Anytime there's something on our mind that we want to talk to the world about, we can get up and press that. Rather if it's Facebook, Instagram, I'm just proud of to say I got a Facebook group that's been lasting 4 years.
Yeah, I got some on Facebook.
Yeah, like it's beautiful. If you ever sit back and look at, we came a long way, man. And even though we got a longer way to go, I was just telling them, like, when I go to these events, man, it's so, I don't want to say it's so overwhelming, but it's like I get into this space in this place where I go, I feel like every time I go, it's my first time.
Yeah.
It never gets, so the thing is for me, it never gets old.
Right.
So for me to get ready to go to a press conference with amateurs, some of the best in the city, I'm a little more hype about that than I would be going to a pro. Because when you go to a pro fight, you already know who you're going to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But some of these guys that's amateurs, you're like, okay, some of them you might have got to look at, some of them you might have not got to look at. And that's the great thing about it. And these are guys who are like I said, a year from now, 3 years from now, are going to be the shit.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. That's why I'm like, yo, when you get ready to get back into it, I'm like, nah, I got to send some amateurs over there. But there is one I want you to get. Okay. Keith Cologne. I had him already. Well, I had him 3 times already. I had him on my McLean's promotion. I did one with him. I did one with him on Instagram. and then I did one with him on Monday.
Okay.
But Keith Malone is a dude that you want to holler at. Young
Okay.
kid, 21 years old, out of Newark. If you look
Yeah.
him up on Instagram, he's on there and he's on Facebook. Keith Cologne. His father's amazing man. And shout outs to him and his pops. His pops, every time when they got an amateur out in Jersey, they want me to get, he always send them that way. That's what I'm saying. It's love. It's love. This other
Yes.
girl, Drippy Cherish, if you might see her pop up sometime when I'm live on Instagram, Drippy.
Yeah.
She's
I
a
see.
young lady about Drippy has to be about 18, 19.
Mhm.
And Little Mama special. Little Mama is special. And I want to see her in more fights, but you know how it is with these girls, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to get into it with them.
Oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's not a
It's
big
hard
market,
sometimes.
especially the amateurs. It's not a big market for them.
Well,
It's
I
all
think when you start, I think what it is when you start taking girls from different places and not just looking at one state,
right.
then we can make something happen. Because there's girls in amateur boxing all over the world. But when you start looking at certain cities, and you like, damn, some girls went from fighting to getting discouraged for whatever reason. Either they're not winning
Right.
or it's just not them, it's not for them anymore. Or they
Right.
just can't find any fights. So they, after a while, it's like, you know what, I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm gonna go find something else to do.
Yeah.
But and that's why I can't wait to where I can put on the show, because when I put on the show, I'm going to put on the show.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Underrated. I know people be like, yo, we hear that all the time. Listen, when I put on the show, I'm going to put on a show. And when I put on the show, I swear on my mama and my sister, and they both are not here anymore. I promise you, when I do it, it is going to be a masterful show.
Yeah.
It's going to be masterful where people be like, I gotta come back.
Yeah.
When is your next show? Like after this meet and greet this summer, people going to be like, shit, you doing it again next year? It is going to be masterful. Because if you thought I surprised you last year with Darnell Boone, then you ain't going to want to know who's coming this year.
I got to get him too. I forgot.
You are not going to want to know who's going to be there this year. Oh, no, sir. You thought you looked crazy last year? Oh, you're going to have to put your seatbelt on for August 16th. Let's just say I got a phone call from a certain person. And when I tell you this, you're going to be like, it ain't no way in hell. I ain't going to say the person's name because I'm going to slide in the DM and tell you. You're going to be like, how in God's name did that even happen? And how it happened was, I didn't know that this dude was related to one of the amateurs I'm cool with. And I'm like, so when I went to DM them, because I seen the picture, like, oh, how you know such and such? That's my nephew. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, wait a minute. So I hit the dude back like, wait a minute. You didn't tell me your uncle was, oh, I thought you knew. I said, hell no, I didn't know.
Nah.
Then he hits me back like, look, Unc said, if it's all right with you, I don't know why he didn't hit you, but if it's all right, he'd like to come to the meet and greet. I said, do you know the chaos that's going to erupt?
That's
him
game,
walking through the park.
That's a game changer right there, bro. You know,
yo, him walking through the park, the streets of the BX, walking through the X. Yo, I ain't say nothing to Tiff about it because I wasn't trying to get overexcited about it. But I'm like, this is a game changer. This changes everything.
Whatever it is, a game changer,
bro. I'm a hold. In the words of my sister Kwee, I'm gonna hold my mule on that one. I'm gonna hold my mule on that one. But I mean, you know, these moments like this, man. Even with me doing this whole video with the press conference and all that, I love all this, man. I love all that. I was supposed to be going to I'm trying to go to the press conference for the Devin Haney and Ryan. And if I don't make that, I'm okay with it because I saw the prices for that shit and I said, whoop, hell no.
Yeah.
I'll get credentials, and if I don't get credentials, I'm okay because me and Tiff is going to we're going to Philly anyway. April 20, we'll be in Philly for an amateur show, so we going to Philly.
Okay. That's what's up.
But in some way, we got to make our way to go see you, though. We gotta have to come out there to where you at, though. You gonna have to drop a location, and we got to come out there and disturb your peace because you done came to New York twice already. We got to
Right
disturb
here.
your peace.
If he if he
You out
ain't
there growing. Hold on, you out there growing the salt and pepper on your chin and shit. We got to come out there to see you, man. You got the salt and pepper coming in. I'm like, damn, my man underrated getting old on me. We got to get out there. We got to get out there and see my brother underrated, man. Tay Tay, what's up, Queen? Tay Tay.
I know
Hey,
people
Tay
on
Tay. Hey, Tay Tay. You know what, Tay Tay? You know what I just thought about? Because you think you slick. I thought about something about you, Tay Tay. This is what I thought about, right? You ain't been on nobody live. Well, I ain't gonna say you ain't been on nobody live. You ain't been over here. You always come and support me, and I got love for you, sis. But you gonna come over here to the No Doug Zone. And when I mean you gonna come over here, you ain't gonna stay in the comments. You gonna get up here on this live one day, Tay Tay. You ain't gonna avoid the smoke, Tay. I'm sorry. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. You gonna come over here, Tay. You gonna get this work. You gonna come over here. She be thinking she's slick. She be thinking she's slick, underrated. Tay think she's slick. You gotta watch out for them light skinned ones. They act light skinned from Monday to Friday. They be acting real light skinned. We gonna get it over here.
Thank you. Yeah,
We gonna
salute
get
to
it
you,
over here.
Tay Tay. Thank you.
Look,
Thank
look,
you.
look. Now she wanna laugh. Yo, Tay, stop acting light skinned, man. That's that Long Island shit. Stop, yo. Y'all be real slick out there. She said, yo, kid, LOL. Stop acting light skinned, Tay. You coming over here. Listen, if I gotta come to Long Island, you're coming over here, yo. Straight up.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna avoid the smoke no longer than what you've been doing. But nah, man, I'm just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed to do this. I said, let me come on here for a while and just and rock out.
Yeah. That's good.
You know what I mean? That's what I want to
I know
do.
people want to say, why you wearing Jazz gear and everything? Jazz makes some moves that I love about it. Also, I was on a panel of one of the main Jazz podcasts, is Jazz Media. Shout out to Jazz Media, let me get on the panel and
Yeah,
talk my truth and stuff like that. So I'm making moves, you know what I mean? It's not my, I'm doing something. It doesn't mean I forgot about boxing, but like Brother McClain was saying, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna still hit, I want to do some amateurs and stuff. So, but I'm making moves, man. I'm making this little, you gotta call before you walk, so I'm making moves, you know what I'm saying? So y'all don't see me here and like that. So I'm just saying, like,
um, just never be afraid. Not you. I always tell people just never be afraid to be you because when you different, people don't just treat you like you're different. They treat you like you're strange.
You know,
What's
you
wrong with
know,
you?
you know what, brother Clarence? You know what I found? No, I ain't gonna say it. When I got old, let me see. I say when in my 50s, right? I be 58 in June. You know what I found out? Yeah,
What?
underrated. You experience it quite a bit. You experience here, you experience there. You know this, you know that. I'm always embracing that I'm diverse, but I'm much more like I said, I'm high say this. I'm proud of myself, but I amaze how much I know. I amaze how I could go here and be successful. I go here be successful because I have experience. So I always tell people, embrace or be diverse. Brother McClain, embrace and be diverse. And people say it's a gift and a curse, maybe from, I don't know. But I'd say for me, I could talk about sports. I could talk about this. I could talk because I know,
Yeah,
and so I'm blessed. I could say I'm blessed to have that. Now maybe I don't have the numbers. I don't have the numbers for it. True, but the look back of my journey right now, everything is evolving.
yeah,
It's evolving. It's going to take time for me because, like, I don't hear. And
yeah.
so So
Yeah.
that's the thing about it, that you know, when you diverse, things is going to evolve a certain, not when you want to, but it's going to fold. And so I
Yeah.
see like certain things unfolding,
Yeah.
unfolding. So for me, you know, I embrace it. You know, I really embrace it. So you see, go to my channel. Oh, you talking about this? Oh, you talking about that? That's me.
Yeah.
I got a lot of links. I'm not a
Um,
one. You know, so
I think you should have a lot of that.
yeah.
Me, I'm not gonna stick to one thing to make you feel comfortable. So I might mess your mind up and you thinking, okay, he's always talking amateur boxing. So today that's what we talking about. I could do that today and mess your whole head up tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think we shouldn't limit ourselves. If you want to talk about whatever it is going on in the community, the world, relationships, marriage, yeah, Terry, I appreciate you. Smash that like button.
Yeah,
Um,
smash the like button. Yeah.
don't limit to yourself. Do what it is that you want to do, because that's what makes you unique. When you start going around trying to follow everybody else and you go, well, you know what? If I do this or say this, everybody's going to look at me different. So if I do this or say that, then I'll be on the same page as everybody. Well, let me explain something to you. I'm not here to be on the same page as everybody.
No.
I'm not doing that. I'm not here to be on the same page as you. I'm not here to make you comfortable. And you might
No.
not be able to. You might not be able to relate to me. That's good. That's cool. That's all right. That's all right, because this is why, we could agree to a disagree. But I'm just not going to be the guy that you think you just going to keep disagreeing with and trying to make me believe in what you believe in. Because that's what people are doing nowadays. They're trying to push their beliefs on you. You
Yeah.
can't push your beliefs on me and just think that I'm just gonna run with what you say. Well, I heard such and such say it. I heard 5 other channels say it, so it must be true. I heard this patient say it. I heard my cousin say it. My uncle say it. I don't give a damn. You can't push your beliefs on me. So I always say, especially on here, because a lot of people are not who they say who they are on here.
Ah.
You know what I mean? And people in front of that camera is almost damn near like being in Hollywood, acting and shit. There's a lot of actors and actresses on here.
Yeah.
And it just, like I said, I stay in my lane, man. I stay in my lane, underrated. And I realized that, and me and you talked about this a million times, that there's going to be times we're going to do shit and people is not going to approve of it. People are not going to want to come and listen to you. When you're talking about this, nobody's showing up. But as soon as you talk about three of these people favorite fighters, everybody's in the damn chat. Everybody's going to want to talk about it. Everybody's going to want to smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? When I'm watching how many people are watching me, I see the numbers get low. I could walk in here and it could be 10 people watching me, and when I look up, it's 1, because people are not interested. A lot of times they see what the conversation is. Sometimes either they can't relate to it or they sit and listen, and it's just not interesting to them. So let me go to the next channel and see what's going on. And I'm cool with that, bro. Just keep that same energy, because when I get to where I need to be, don't act like you know me.
You know, I want to talk to people about something that about you, that it was one of those times. I'm not gonna say that I was quitting to do content, but I was gonna take a step back for a while, because it wasn't. And I had a long talk with this brother I hear that I'm talking to. And sometimes I tell people this all the time, and it's like going on deaf ears. Sometimes you gotta have somebody to be in your ear, to give you that hard tone. We need you. You special. You got a whole lot to bring to the table.
Yeah.
Keep on staying true to yourself. Keep on staying true to help people. And that brother had done it. Now, I believe to get the brother flowers that he need to. And even, I appreciate. That's another brother right there.
Hold on, guys. I pulled a few people's files. I pulled a few people fouls when they pulled that tough roll on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, yo, man.
So for me, and I can say you too, I'm blessed to have brothers like you and him, and there's some sisters too, and even I could say his wife. And so I know what I'm doing is right. I know I'm staying true to myself. And if others don't embrace me, that's the way I look at it. So at the end of the day, I learned this from my late parents that long as you stay true to yourself, long as you learn from yourself and grow from your mistakes, that's what counts. Don't be a hippie hopper. That's what my late mother said. Stop being a hippie hopper. Stay true for yourself. Stand for the truth. And because there's going to be somebody that you know they're gonna need you. And so for me, that's all I know. And so, and keep on involving yourself. And you know, I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Oh,
Trust and believe
he's been a true OG.
that. I
He's been a
appreciate
true OG since the first day I met him.
I don't get compliments like that. Besides you and Brother Clunk, I don't get
Um,
compliments.
well, like I said, you've been a true OG since the first time we met on social media. It was
I appreciate that.
mutual respect from the first, like, at that time when we was doing it, it was a little more calm. A lot of the brothers had respect for each other. So, when we walked in the door and we met each other, we we do what men do. We introduce ourselves and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Then we seeing each other every day from Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday on panels 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, talking boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's and that's how it should be. But I always say you gotta stay true to yourself, man. You gotta stay true. And keep it real with yourself before you try to keep it real with anybody else. Keep it real with yourself. Be real with yourself. A lot of people are going out their way to be real for other people, and it ain't being real with themselves. I'm not going out my way to be real for anybody else if I can't be real for myself. So if I say something, it's not to get the public's attention. It's because this is what I believe in.
Yeah.
Even though people might tell me you wilding out, you crazy, you bugging. Well, let me be wilding out, let me be crazy, let me be bug. But this is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And so the thing about this, I said this, and it's very important. I let my example and my word speak for itself. And that's the best I can do.
Yeah.
And so I look in the mirror. What can I do within myself?
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I'm good with myself, keep on evolving. And because, like I said, you know what I'm saying, Brother McClain, Brother God, he know me longer, and y'all could, anybody that do content create, no matter what media, social media you at, it's not easy what we do. It's not easy when you get up in the morning or afternoon or whatever, and you gotta search for yourself. So find out this, find out that, and trying to match everything together so you could present yourself. And so you can help people. I'm talking about the ones who want to help people. And so for me, it's not easy because, like I said, I got different lanes. So for me, as you know, Brother McClain and Brother God Wood is saying that there's many lanes I go into. So I gotta pick a certain lane. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna hit, I'm gonna hit you. And but you know what is challenging though? It's fun. I'll be like, okay, I can't do this. Because I experienced this, and so it's fun. It's fun, but also that that at times when you do certain things, you're not gonna get the push that you should. But it's okay. But it's okay because I had good people around like you got Nollywood and a few others throughout the years and stuff. Keeps me going. So
the thing is this, right? Is in I'm not gonna get deep into it because I'm always bringing this up. So I'm gonna say this as simple as I can that we don't need nobody to sit down and tell us how to be the man or how to move like a man or what a man should do and or what a man should say. Um I always go out of my way to say I did a video not that long ago.
yeah,
Maybe last week or the week before when
yeah.
I put content creators versus cloud chasers. And I said it wasn't really content creators versus cloud chasers. Really, what I really was saying is which side of the street you on? Are you really a content creator? Because you hear a lot of people when they talk, and I'm like, dog, that's not a content creator. A lot of y'all motherfuckers are cloud chasing. And it's sad because you mess people up who really do this, who really love this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of y'all do it to cause controversy, and then a lot of y'all get them YouTube checks and y'all get beside yourselves. Y'all get crazy. Y'all see what them checks look like, and y'all just jump out the freaking window. Oh, this is what I make for controversy? Or I'm going to keep on then. I'm going to keep on. I'm going to piss everybody off to the high level of pissivity, and I don't care how mad you get. And I'm like, yo, is it really worth it? Appreciate that, guy. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate you. And I don't like that. Matter of fact, I could tube them up. I mean, wrench him
but
up.
at the same time, I will subscribe. As you know, Brother McClain first introduced me. Well, you know, when we introduced you, I was subscribe. I would monetize at one time. Then that day went gone, and I'm trying to get it up and everything. But the thing is that y'all brother, y'all people, you know, y'all stop.
Thank you, God. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. I just made 205. I just made 205 subscribers. Thank you. I know it ain't a whole bunch, but you got to thank God. You got to thank somebody. This is another thing. Y'all stop looking at your numbers of subscribers and having a heart attack about it. When you have people subscribe to you, just thank God and thank them. Allah, whoever it is you believe in, thank them for your subscribers because people don't have to come to your channel. They don't have to do it. And any other time they can unsub to your channel. So when I say 205, I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying it's going up, and I appreciate it. Yes, I'm appreciating it. So God, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, King.
True, because you're doing it the right way. There are people who get 1,000. I'm not telling about the ones who doing it right. The ones who got 100,000 subscribers and all that. A lot of them is all about beef. A lot of them is all about this and that. They got this and that. But what I'm saying, at the end of the day, if you take that out, who you are.
What's up, son? My son just entered the building. What up, Bash? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just thank God for when I look at where I look at the road, and I didn't have like a super duper rough life, but life for me was, you know what I'm saying? But for me to be sitting here at 41, I have to appreciate everything that's happened. Just literally just got home from school. All right, man. I hope you had a good day at school, son. I hope ain't nobody bothering you. I don't want to have to come hurt nobody. But you know what I'm saying? We have to. You know what I mean? And that's the whole point of being the content creator, man. You gotta like just be thankful, man. That's it, man. Be thankful in life. That's all I'm saying. They're making me. Hey, no problem, God. Thank you for the kind words, brother. I'm gonna need you over here more though, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna need you over here more because we might get into some real conversations one day, and I might need you up here. And matter of fact, me and Underrated gonna sit here and talk. about what we could talk about. We might need you a part of it because there's times I'm gonna have to step away from boxing. I'm busy with boxing now because there's a lot coming up with these amateurs. But there's gonna be a day where we're gonna get into being a man, being a king, being head, not just the head of the household, because we done did all that before, but just being a head in life as a man. As a man.
I want to say something, but I'm gonna
Oh,
say,
shit.
I'm
Shit.
gonna say in a funny matter. Being a man doesn't mean you have to. Okay, that's not a man.
No,
That's not a man. Stop. That's not a man.
it's not a man.
If you want a woman to do that, that's good. But that's not no. Because you're really talking to the mic when you do. That's not no. That's not being a man. Stop it.
Well, God, he crazy, man. That's the underrated for you. I can't stop him. He been nutty like that since the day I met him, man. He's a nut.
Stop.
Guy, you know, you've been coming through long enough, guy. You see him on the channel. He a nut. Underrated is a nut.
And your brothers, stop talking about masculinity that you put Nazima in your face. And you put mascara. And you look.
Yo, he's stupid, man.
Shiny like a shiny glass. Stop it.
This guy's crazy, man. This guy's nuts, man. I'm telling you, this is underrated for you, man. But we gonna have conversations like that too. Oh my God, let me see. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. We're gonna pick a Monday or Wednesday. We're gonna pick a Monday on a Wednesday to get it in. I got to see what everybody's time is like. But we're gonna definitely do that. But like I said, I enjoy what I do. Like when I did this whole live about the press conference, I love it. I love to see these young fighters.
Yeah,
I love to just be in the mix of things. I love doing this, man. Every time when I go live, I love it because you know what? I could be me. I don't have to be anybody. I don't have to be extra. I don't have to worry about who's watching me. I don't care about people sneak dissing. I don't care about people going to other channels talking about me because you'll never repeat it to my face anyway. So I don't worry about that. We living in the world too much. We worried about what somebody got to say. I don't care about none of that, bro.
You know what I say? Oh well. That means
I don't be caring, no, bro. If I worried about that every day, I would lose sleep out here. I would lose sleep. Be yourself. That's what the problem with people are. They too damn afraid to allow the world to know what it is that they want to be. Because you're worried about what somebody got to say.
Yeah, just
be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
That's all you gotta do. Because you get more. Listen, I'd rather you. Must be why I don't sleep. Oh, you got to get some sleep. Yeah, don't worry about that, Bastion. See, that's the thing, baby boy. Be yourself. Don't ever.
Listen to Uncle Underrated. You my nephew. I'm claiming you my nephew. Listen to your father, get some sleep. I'm Uncle
What's
Underrated.
Up, Queen of building.
What's up, sister Queen? Well, yeah, Sebastian, you my nephew. I'm claiming you. So
go ahead, keep talking. Let me grab my bottle of water. Keep talking to him.
Okay. Yeah, Sebastian, I'm your uncle. I'm your uncle. Listen, Uncle Underrated. Go get some sleep. Yeah, all right. I got you. See that? That's what I do. But yeah, man. And then women, talking about, oh, I got feminine, oh, you're feminine, but you acting as a man and you want to be independent. Stop looking like Grizzly Adams. Stop it.
Stupid.
I'm done with y'all. You talking about this and that, but you ain't shaving your face and your back. Stop.
Well, if people feel you because you're yourself, in a way, that's a good thing. Because I don't want you to fear me, but if you're gonna fear me because I'm being myself, okay. At least I'm being myself and I'm not trying to be somebody else to try to make you feel me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's out here being somebody that they not to get people to fear them. If you're being yourself 24/7 and people fear you, then maybe you must be doing something right. Because I'm gonna be me.
The way I look at it, brother McLean, we talk about this. God, through my late parent, make me as a little baby boy into a little boy, into a young man, into a man. I operate as being a man. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I don't go. Yo, I stay firm with that. Now, if that frightens you, you don't need to be in my president because
No,
I'm a
listen.
man.
If
Simple
you
as
have
that.
to pretend to be somebody that you're not to get people to fear you, those are the people that I don't respect. Because I'm like, you're not about that life. But if you being you and you're not intimidating nobody, you're just being you, and people are just scared off the rip. 9 times out of 10, those people were thinking about either doing something to you. They were thinking about it, but now they're like, you know what? We're not gonna try him. He the truth. He look like he the truth, so we gonna leave him alone. But be you. I'm gonna be me. Straight up. Straight up. Canes, what's up?
What's up,
Abraham,
brother
what
Kane?
up? Hey, check this out. Check this out. You see this dude right here, Abraham Muhammad?
Yes, sir.
You see him?
Yes.
Now, when you talk about a guy who will give you a fight, great amateur, fights his ass off, that's the guy right there that I'm gonna make sure that you actually get on your live.
Okay,
My
bring him.
brother's dope, man. Yeah,
Bring him.
he's dope. I need him. I know he's had a little time away because he has a son that I have not seen yet. I got to see baby boy. I've only
Hey,
seen
yeah,
pictures
being a
of him,
father,
but
yeah.
but
Mhm.
hopefully he brings him to the meet and greet, and I get to see him.
Yeah, brother
But
Abraham, you are welcome. You are welcome to come
I'm
to my
going to
channel.
be
Let's chop it up and
he,
everything.
he
You're
never.
welcome.
Yeah, she said I would rather be feared because I know those fact fear would bring respect. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't want to be feared, because sometimes people also they look to do something to you too when they fear you, because you know what I mean, even if you're not trying to put it in them. Pause. But at the end of the day, I want to be respected, and I'm gonna be respected. I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that. Rather if you want to give it to me at all, you know what I mean. I'm gonna be. She said not true. What's not true, Queen? Queen? I'm sending you a. Oh, in 2 weeks? All right, hey, let me know. Let me know. Fear don't bring. He said fear. Oh, fear don't bring respect. Um, yeah, but yeah. In some ways, when you think about it, no, because when people fear you, they're looking to do something. Eventually, they're looking to do something to you. Well, I guess it depends. It depends. Yeah, like there was a lot of dope boys and drug dealers from back in the days that was feared, and then eventually a lot of them got. You know what I'm saying? They got popped. April 6th. Hey, that's the same day as the John's Gym show. But I'll be there. Fear makes people want to try you to see what you're about. Yeah, yeah, they do. They will try to see what you're about.
Yeah,
Abraham, I'll be there.
they tried. Yeah, they tried on me, and they got dealt with, as y'all remember.
You know what? I don't want to be feared. I just want to be left alone.
Nah,
I
you
want to
ain't
be
gonna be
left
left.
alone. That's me. You know what I'm saying?
I
A
got
peace
you.
of mind, because you don't have to walk around and fear anybody. We're already living in the world where it's a lot of fear.
Right.
But you know what though? We might have to do a show on this.
I'm mine.
We might have to do a show on it. We might have to have Sister Kwee and have Guy. We're gonna have to do a show on this. Because as we
Because
talking
people
about it,
got different definitions of
people
fear.
got different definitions, and this is what I love. So
And it depends how they was
God
raised.
said this would be a good debate. You damn sure right, it would be a good debate. I think we should set this up. 50% of the people who fear me respect me, and then the other half want to lock me up like an animal. Yeah, well,
Like for me, right? I had people had done me dirty in the past, and I know for me, there are some I stay away.
yeah,
There even some I meet them head on. Look them in their
yeah,
face. I look at them in their face and let them know what you did to me in the past make me stronger. Cause you know why? Yeah, I'll be right back. Keep on talking.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Sorry, y'all, we got deep into this conversation. I'm glad I got my I'm glad I got my boxing out the way. Glad I got that out the way. I know y'all was like, this video did not say nothing about this conversation. It said the press conference. Yeah, well, I spoke about that. I spoke about that. That don't see you never fear any man on the face of this earth. Uh well, for me, I've um they say you don't have to fear God, but if I'm gonna be scared of anybody, it would be him. As far as any man on earth, not me, but God, because I know how powerful he is. I mean, if a man bleed like you, it ain't really much to fear. If he bleed like me, what is there for me to fear? Like, you know what I'm saying? If a man bleed like me, it ain't nothing to fear. I don't care how tall he is, how much he weigh, how good he can fight, how many people he done shot and killed, how many times he been to prison, how many baby mamas he got. Like, I'm not fearing you, dude. I'm like a queer. I'm like D free. You say you gonna whoop my ass, you gotta show me. You can't tell me. You gotta show me. No, but I'm just saying. I know you're not talking about God, but I could go around and say I fear no man on earth. I don't, because I'm not gonna fear anybody who bleeds just like me. It's nothing to fear. And let's just be real. 90% of these dudes you see walking around are a joke. Straight up. 90% of these men you see on this earth is a joke. Look like what we got going on in the world now. Only thing I fear, Quee, is that if I catch one of these dudes slipping, I'm gonna do something to him, or 9 times out of 10, they're gonna do something to me. And that's not being a tough guy. That's just being real, because we live in a world that's real jacked up, man. We live in a world that's real jacked up. But this is the reason why I say being this, being involved in YouTube and being this content creator, it really, and not to make it seem like I'm a bad guy, but it really saved me and it put me in a place where I'm okay, man. I'm okay, and I can make it through the day, and I have something to turn to. I could talk to you guys. Of course, I got my wife to talk to, but at the end of the day, I got you guys I could talk to, man. And I love that. I love having that. Yeah, fear is part of life. You know what I mean? It's part of life. You know, if I fear anything, I fear when my wife walks out the door. And even though I know she gets a ride to work, sometime I know when she's coming home, if I'm not coming home with her, sometime I might fear something will happen because of the stuff that's going on where we live at. We live in we don't, it's not just a New York thing, it's the world. We live in a world where nobody just cares about anybody. And we in the city where these fools is crazy. These fools are absolutely crazy. So if anything, if you do something to mine, I fear that I'm going to do something to you. Because it's going to happen. But the thing is not to promote violence. We're not trying to promote violence. We're trying to just live in a world where we could just make it. That's all we want to do. We just want to make it. That's why old boxing, our oldest sport, me being a content creator, a podcaster, I love it, man. It just put me in a different place, man. It's nothing wrong with you wanting peace. I have some fear, but those things were unexpected. But now I no fear left. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? So, um, when you ain't doing what you're supposed to do in life, then you should have some fear. Because it'll put you in a place in a space that you don't want to be. Know what I mean? We got deep, man. I was talking about boxing. I was talking about the whole press conference. We done got deep with this. We're gonna have to come back and talk about this. I like topics like this, man. I like topics. Now, anybody else walked in was like, wait a minute, what are we talking about? They didn't know that. So you fear the respect lions and sharks. He says, so you fear and respect lion. Um, well, yeah, you can, yeah. But I would say that guy. I respect the lions and the sharks. I can respect the lions and the sharks, but you know what I mean. I got to get that type of respect back. You know what I'm saying? I know how to keep my distance, guy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain people you don't play with. I know how to keep my distance. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of guy who likes to walk into a problem if I see it. If it could be avoided, avoid. I'm in New York where people are dying every day and don't even they're being killed a lot of times for nothing because somebody might have felt like they stepped on their shoe. You stepping on somebody's toes, man. I stay out the way. That don't make me no sucker. I'm a man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife to live for. I got my kids, even though my kids don't live with me. Rather, if I don't talk to them every day or not, I still have kids, regardless. That will always be my kids. So I have this boxing. I got people who love me. I ain't worrying about the people who don't like me or dislike me because the love overpowers the hate over here. You expect to get respect from to animals that could rip you. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Can't expect to get respect from animals that'll rip you apart. Exactly. Now you now you know you no. Well, he didn't say debate. He said that will be a good debate. But that don't mean somebody said because somebody says it's a good debate that they're gonna debate. Because you know how I feel about that too, Quee. I ain't with all that. I leave all that for the other channels to do that. Because that's what they into. You know what I mean? But it would be a great conversation. I think we're gonna come back and do it. You said debate, not anybody. No, I didn't say debate. The other guy said debate. A guy said debate. He said that would be a good debate. And then I said, yeah, that would be a good debate. He said the debate before I said it. I was just going after what he said because I had to think about it. It would be, but nobody's debating that. But it's up. It's a great conversation, though. I think it would be a great conversation. Um, well, we talked about majority of it, so I don't know if we'll come back and talk about it. But for anybody who do want to come back and talk about it, we're free to do it. I think we can do it. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta get up. Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute my bike. I'm gonna mute my mic. Just give me 1 second. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm back. I had to make a call to my beloved. You respect me. I respect you. If you don't, I won't. Yeah. Debating means having conversations with proper. Well, it depends on who you talking about, guy. Or what people you talking about. We're not big fans of debating over here because debating from the areas we've been in and the spaces we've been around, the people we've seen, debating really means let's argue. Because people do a good job of trying to get you to say something to give them the reason to disrespect you. You understand? So you say something that somebody doesn't agree with, instead of us just moving on from it, now it becomes this big ass argument, and down whatever we were talking about, instead of us sticking to that topic, it goes outside of that topic, and now here it is. We're insulting each other, or we talking over each other, and we yelling at each other. Like we have seen this, we have seen these things happen. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, guys. They do bring their emotions in, but the problem is, it's not even this, just so much their emotions that they bring in. They start bringing in shit that ain't got nothing to do with the topic, and now it goes to disrespect. Where if we talking boxing, let's keep it boxing. If we're talking about relationships, then let's keep it there. But when we talking boxing, because you say something, guy, or if I say something that we don't agree with, we supposed to be like, you know, I don't agree with that, but you know what? Let's move on to the next topic. If we can't move on to the next topic because now we putting on this big show in front of everybody on YouTube, where the whole damn world can see it, and we're insulting each other, and it ain't nobody doing it but black men. We just keep doing that to each other. Well, let me not say black men. It's the Negroes that keep doing it to each other. Because there's some brothers that can sit and have a conversation respectfully, and it doesn't go that route. But when we have to bring a family member in, when we have to disrespect each other, and then we go from doing that to going on somebody else's channel, sneak dissing. And all that was over nothing. All that is over somebody not agreeing with somebody. So that's why, you know, my sister Kwee, me, a couple of other my people, we're not big on that debating, man. You know, a lot of conversations are good for debate, but yeah. I mean, you can learn a lot. Yeah, I've learned a lot from debate too. I've learned how not to participate in debates because dudes are too feminine. You know what I'm saying? They get too feminine when it comes to these debates, man. And like you said, they go off their emotions, but then they get to a space where they just, I don't know, they get crazy, yo. I just stay away from it. The people who want to participate in it, hey, I let them have it. Y'all go ahead and have that. Because once not all of us can do that. Yeah. Because once you start to insult my kids, my wife, anything like that, we got a problem, my man. And I'm not about to sit in front of the world and put on the show. And that's why a lot of people like to come to people's lives. Send me the link. You ever had when somebody get mad and they go, send me the link. Instead of them just hitting you up private, video chatting you, what's the problem? Why do we have to go on in front of the world to address the issue? Then you got people walking into your channel and they go, what's going on here? What the hell did I walk into? Send me the link. Nobody can't DM nobody no more. Hey, yo, send me your number or whatever. If I got your number, let's talk, man. Did I say something that made you feel some kind of way? If I did, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. We don't know how to do that. You don't know shit. You stupid. Your wife is ugly. You don't know nothing about boxing. Your YouTube channel's trash. You broke. You busted. That's how we come at each other. And you expect me to believe that there's a lot of great content creators out here? No, sir. There's a small portion of them. A small portion. We're not gonna say it's a lot great. No, it ain't. It's a small portion. Now, if you talking this boxing, there's a small portion. Because content creators just doesn't mean boxing. There's a lot of content creators out there that don't do boxing. They just talk about whatever it is that they want to talk about. But when you talk about the boxing community, it's a small portion, man. And if a stranger just browsing, that's first impression they see of you. Yeah, Quee. Yeah, Quee. That's a, so you get somebody that's just walking in and be like, oh, let me see what they over here talking about. This look interesting. So as they come in, oh, you the fuck did I just walk into, bro? What is this I just walked into? You know what? It's not even about debating sensitive people, because you're not gonna know who's sensitive until the shit really gets going, and then you like, whoa, I would have never did this, bro. Now, if you got one or two people out there you could debate with, and it doesn't turn into nothing, guy, it's beautiful. Then it's beautiful. Then those are people you can stay with. But then even with them, you have to watch them. Because you might catch them on the wrong day, guy. And you be like, me and you did about 20 debates. What makes this debate different from any other debate? Sometimes you just caught them on the wrong day. Lomachenko is the greatest lightweight ever in boxing. What? Oh, now here you go, guy. Here we go. Now we ain't debating no more. Now our argument is about to start. Because you might have said something now, even though you said that the 20 other times, the 21st time you said it, you might have hit him. I don't know what he going through. Now you stuck trying to figure out what's wrong with him. Hey, God, now you stuck trying to figure out what's wrong with him. You said Lomachenko was the greatest lightweight 20 times. This 21st time, now he got an issue. And now you like, what the fuck is wrong with you today, bro? Bro, you okay? You all right? I'm trying to tell you trash talk go wrong, but you trash talk with him 20 times. And there ain't never been no problem. All of a sudden today, he got an issue. They gonna be crying and slinging shots over boxing. Yeah. Well, Queen, you know how that go. I be trying to figure out sometime. This is why I don't talk professional. I talk professional boxing on here, but then I had to learn to fall back just a bit because I'm really into amateur boxing. That's my goal. That's what I do. So I learned to fall back. So when everybody's talking about their favorite fighter or lately, I just been falling back. I'm waiting for something amazing to happen where I can say, you know what? I'm back in it. Let's go. Because other than that, my channel is not a channel where it's finna be all this debating and arguing over what you see the other 99 other channels do. Not over here. And if people think that my channel is whack for that, or they think I don't know nothing about boxing, or they just don't like the way I speak, 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't subbed to my channel anyway, so your opinion don't mean shit to me. Go watch the Flintstones. Go watch the Power Rangers. Go watch Saved by the Bell. Go watch Beverly Hills 90210. Go find something to do. How long have you been boxing? I don't box. I've never competed. I'll go in the gym and mess around a little bit, guy, but I don't box. One time I wanted to, and even up until last year, I was thinking about boxing in the master divisions because I'm 41 years old. So, but I come to the realization that doing the boxing workout is not for me. But once in a while, I'll go to the gym and mess around with it. I've been a boxing fan for years, since I was a little boy, man. I always was in it. My uncle did it. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather did it. My pops used to knock people out. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't something that I just walked into. I just um became a content creator. Well, I can't call myself a content creator. Back then I wasn't. When I first started, I wasn't a content creator because I wasn't even on YouTube. I was on Facebook. I'm still got my Facebook group today. My sister Quee's in it. She's been in the group like what Quee, you've been in the group for like what 2 years now, Quee? About 2 years. My sister Quee been in the group about 2 years now. I just, you know what it is, guy? I created a space and a place for people to come to express themselves, for people to be them. When you go to other people's channels, certain things you say might get you booted off. And you might not even be saying nothing wrong. But because they don't agree with you, they don't want you over there. Yeah, 2 years now, Quee. My sister Quee will tell you. I'm a loving person. I'm a sharing person. And I make sure. What the? I'm not going to even tell y'all what just came up on my phone. Boxing, y'all got to relax. Y'all got to relax. So you never fought in the Golden Gloves? You look like a boxer. No, I've never fought in the Golden Gloves. And he's always hungry. Stop, Quee. I look like I fought in the Golden Gloves? No, I never fought in the Golden Gloves, man. Never. I'm just a content creator. I'm a guy who loves boxing, but you will see me in the gym. I haven't done no workout videos in the gym in a while because I've been busy. But you're gonna see me as the weather get warm and we're gonna be approaching the summer. You will see me in some gyms doing some workouts. But I've always been a part of boxing. I always loved it. It's always been a part of my life. Always. Always. I used to watch Tuesday night fights, Boxing After Dark. I watched all that coming up as a kid. I watched all that. I remember the first time I met Nate Campbell, I told him, hey, man, I used to always watch you on Boxing After Dark. I told him that at the Danny Garcia, Sean Porter weigh-in. Quee, I know you can't help it. Quee, you gotta let the world know that I like to eat. You gotta let the world know he has an appetite. I know, Quee. I know you can't never help yourself, Quee. But I love you, sis. If you didn't do it, it wouldn't have been you. If you didn't come and make fun of me, I'd have thought something was wrong with you today. But no, thank you, God. No, I've never fought before. And I never try to act like I fought before. I never try to act like that. I try to be straight up real with people. Because they feel like because you never boxed before, you never been in the ring, you don't know shit. And that's not me. That's not the case. I'm still learning a lot about the sport. Because people think because they know fighters' name, that makes them know the sport. You have to know the ins and outs. You got to know the business. You got to know how these sanctions work. A lot of that, I'm still learning. And it's okay. It's okay. Bro, you told the world I must have my glasses on. Queen, you stupid. I love you, sis. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, guys? So I stay in my lane, guy. You got some of these guys that they never even walked into a damn gym. They never walked into a gym. None of that. But they'll argue with you about boxing all day. I don't have to argue with you about something that I be around that I don't have to do it. Why? To prove a point? Oh, we're men, man. There's nothing wrong with men having a great conversation about boxing. No, it's not. But when you tell me let's debate, what you're telling me is let's argue. I know there's an argument waiting around the corner for me. And that's why I'm not going to walk around that corner. I ain't going to do it. Because what are we arguing about? We're not getting no money from these guys when they fighting. We're not getting no money from them. We don't live in the mansions that they live in. We're not getting no percentage of what these guys are doing. I'm not telling guys that they shouldn't talk about boxing, but whenever you get into your feelings and you get emotional and it goes outside of the conversation and me and you got to disrespect each other. You 5,000 miles away from me, 3,000 miles away from me. We know damn well we ain't going to see each other, but we going to keep just disrespecting each other. Why? We're going to keep putting on a show for people. I'm not going to be a part of no shit shows. I don't do no shit shows and I don't do no shaking and faking. I'm just not going to do it with you. I'm a good dude. I'm a guy that anybody will tell you. I might talk my shit, but I'm a good dude. I don't bother nobody, man. I'm the last person on these YouTube streets that's actually going to bother somebody, not me. All I want to do is be left alone, man. And I want to see everybody win. Even the people I don't fool with, I want to see them win. Now, other people might not care what other people do. I want to see everybody win because at the end of the day, that's what's wrong with our people. We got to learn to get it together. Get your money. Do what you do. Just stay out of my way. If you know I don't fool with you, stay out of my way. Respectfully. That's all. That's all I ask. Stay out of my way. You stay on your side of the street and I'll stay on mine. And I promise to God, it'll never be a problem with neither one of us. That's all you got to do. But other than that, let's sit back. Let's be great content creators. Let's make enough money in these YouTube streets where we could change our family lives. We could put our mamas in homes they might want. Or we can send our kids off to college. Or we can make so much money for being content creators. We don't have to get in. We don't have to clock in and go to that job that we don't want to go to no more. Rather, if we working at home or we have to travel 20 miles to that job. That's all we need to do. That's all. What's the problem, y'all? What's the problem? A lot of y'all get this YouTube money and don't know how to act. Y'all act like y'all ain't got no home training. This is how I know a lot of y'all in real life ain't never had no real money. I know this for a fact. I could tell by your behavior. Your behavior tells me a lot about you, that a lot of y'all ain't never got no real paper in your life. You're not going to convince me I've had $2,000, $3,000 before. No, the hell you haven't. No, you haven't. You ain't never had $2,000, $3,000 because you don't know how to act. You don't. Underrated, what's up? You don't know how to act. Promise you, I never bother nobody, y'all. I never bother nobody. I'll joke around with you. I'm the type of person I'll DM you and call you just to see how you're doing, how your kids doing, how your life is going. But other than that, I ain't gonna bother you. But see, when that's the weakest person that these people look at on social media is the people that don't bother nobody. They don't go after people who bother people. They want to go after people who don't bother anybody. That's the confusing thing about being on this social media, in these YouTube streets. We're going to go after the guy who don't bother nobody versus the guy who does. It's crazy. But that's how it is. But you can't let it get to a point where you want to stop doing what you love. Because to be a part of this, you got to deal with the good and the bad and the ugly. If you think everything is always going to be peaches and cream, it's not going to happen. If you think you're going to walk in as a content creator and nobody's going to bother you, that you're just going to go on here and I'm hoping nobody bothers me, well, you're in the wrong business. Because being a content creator, this is a business. And if you ain't prepared to what comes with it, I suggest you go find something else to do. Because you're going to get bothered. You're going to get bothered when you're doing good things. You're going to get bothered when you're doing bad things. Oh, come back in, underrated. All you got to do is go back to Instagram and come back in. That's all you got to do. But if you think, man, I'm hoping I become a content creator, nobody bothers me, I'm going to try my best to stay out of everybody's way. Well, guess what? You're always going to find 1, 2, 3, 4 people who are not going to like something about you. It comes with the program, guy. Exactly. It comes with the program. But does that mean that you accept disrespect? No, you don't accept that. Because when you accept it and you allow it, it opens the doors for everybody to think that, well, he did it. He did it. Well, he never made no response. So if he did it, yeah, you ain't about that life. You let such and such go on YouTube and just violate you in front of the world. So I'm about to do the same thing respectfully. Before y'all try to check somebody else's life, check yourself.
Mhm.
Check yourself. Before you go and grab a rake or a lawnmower trying to clean somebody's backyard, you better go see what the front of your yard looks like. Go check your shit. Check it. And there's a lot of madness, like God said, there's a lot of madness that comes with this shit. It comes with the program. Me and Underrated has been through some crazy shit in these social media streets.
Mhm.
Where we went from being cool with brothers to letting brothers go.
Yep.
And this happened to blocking brothers that we called our brothers. It happens. But guess what? They're not nowhere talking bad about us. We're not nowhere talking bad about them. Whenever they come through and they see me, what up, C? What's going on, man? What up with the underrated one? He good over there? Yeah, my brother good, man. We all chilling. We all winning. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no what you calling me for, what you hit me up for. It ain't nothing like that because we're men. We're men. Sometimes you could be cool with somebody, but sometimes you have to be cool from a distance.
Right.
Everybody can't be under the same room. She said, I had that same problem too. Yeah, guys, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. We have to just watch ourselves out here. That's all, man. It's just that simple, man. It ain't hard doing this shit. It's not really hard being. It's not easy being a content creator, but it's not super hard because when you know what you're trying to do and what it is you want to accomplish, then you're going to accomplish that, and can't nobody interfere with that. Smash my like button, y'all.
And you know what though? In people's social media, let me tell people, stop asking people to work on themselves. Worry about you. Stop asking people that.
Mm,
Stop it.
mm,
Stop it.
that part. That part. Mm.
Stop and
Bah!
stop it. Are you working? Stop. Cut it out. Y'all get me pissed off when you say that on social media. What about stop? Because that means you up to something. That means you don't want to be accountable for what ugliness that you had within you. Cut it out. Because I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice to your unrighteous ones. I'm trying to be real nice. Cut it out. Cut it out. Yo, this is on the No One Grinding Weight, trying to hold down for Brother McLean so he take care of what he need to do. And oh yeah, shout out to the Miss. Shout out to the Miss. Shout out to the Miss. So, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, I mean, like I tell people, do what's best for y'all, man. Whatever works for
Yeah.
y'all, go ahead and do that shit, man. But
Right.
just don't ever get me to try to believe in what you believe in. It's not happening. And you can never get me to move this way when I'm moving this way. If I'm moving east, you can't get me to move south. And I don't mean like me actually live somewhere. I'm just saying, as far as making moves. If I'm
Yeah.
south, you can't get me to go west. Like
Yeah.
what you believe in is what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? And long as people stay true to who they are, rather if people believe in your vision or not, be you. That's all. It ain't hard, man. We make things, and I always say this: we make things harder than what they have to be.
Yeah.
I'm going on in life to do great things, man. Like I said, I got this press conference coming April
Mhm.
2nd, Ringmasters Road to the Garden. This Saturday we got fights coming. In New Jersey too, New Jersey and New York. We got some of the dopest amateurs from New York to New Jersey who's
Mhm.
about to get it in this week. Shout outs to Connecticut. They got stuff going on out there. Philly got stuff going on. Shout out to every other part of the world. Ohio, Texas, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're doing something great, man. And we don't have to, just because we're not talking about what everybody else is,
Right.
that doesn't make us less content creators than everybody else.
Mhm.
They're not talking about what's going on. Why is it that these other channels are? And when I come over here and I look at the thumbnail, I don't see my favorite fighter. Man, if you don't get your moist ass up out of here with that shit.
But let me say this: don't if go more on your point. If you're moving crooked and I'm going straight, I'm not going on a crooked way. I'm straight. Don't. I'm not going crooked. All right. If you're
Straight
moist,
path.
straight. If you're crooked, I'm not going crooked. Straight.
Straight path.
Now, when you go to straight path, if there's some struggle, yes. But I'm not going crooked path. If you want to be moist, if you want to be, little on the sugar side, you know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
That's you. You crooked.
This
You
dude is
go there.
stupid.
I'm straight. Listen. I'm not a baby. I don't drink and then drink. I'm not that. I'm a grown ass man. I drink my shit. My shit goes like this. I drink my straw. I don't drink no straw. They got a hose. You're like, no. It doesn't work this way.
Stay on the right path, y'all. That's all we saying. Stay on the right path and God to do. I promise you. I promise you. If you believe, God will do the rest. Stay on the
And
right path.
you don't know certain things at that time. You just don't know certain things. You would gain the wisdom to get to know it, and
Yeah.
know from other people that have experience in it. It's nothing wrong with learning, yo. Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. Learning is eternal. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to 58 in June. I'm still learning, I embraced it.
We all still learning. I'm learning something every day and I'm okay with it. I learn something new about boxing and life every day and I'm okay with it. I might learn something new about my kids every day. If I do, I'm okay with it. It has nothing to do with, well, how you didn't know that? Motherfucker, because I didn't know that. Do I look like a dictionary? My life ain't a damn library. I don't have all the answers. I'm not News 12. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm just a guy who found something that he loves to do, and it opened the doors for me to meet a lot of great people like you, my brother underrated, Kwee, D Free,
Yeah.
Josh Sanders, so many of my brothers. Y'all know who y'all are. I ain't got to name y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Meeting some of the dopest amateurs in New York, but now also meeting amateurs in Jersey and Philly. Like that's what I care about. All this other dumb shit that we on social media arguing about, you fools can have it. You fools can have it because let me tell you something. When I tell somebody to come subscribe to my channel, I want them to be able to be comfortable when they walk in. I don't want them to feel like they're going to be judged. I want them to come over here and have a great time. And if they coming over here to cause any confusion, believe me, I'll throw their ass right out. As quick
Yeah.
as they will get thrown out. That's why these trolls don't come playing over here like that. They don't come playing like that over here because they already know I'm throwing you out. Like I'm just not with it. Some people sit back and they entertain the trolls. I'm not here to entertain y'all. I'm not here to entertain nobody. I'm here to bring you the real about what's going on, what need to be heard, and that's it. It's that simple. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, there's so many. Do you realize, Underrated, how many doggone content creators it actually is out here? And I'm not even talking about the ones that talk boxing. I'm just talking about content creators, period.
Yeah.
Nobody said you had to stick to one channel. If you stick in the one channel, it's because you choose to, and maybe it's something that's going on in that channel that has your attention, that keeps you coming back. And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I never want all the attention. That's why we say go subscribe to my brother Underrated.
Me too. I'm like,
Go subscribe to my sister Quee.
it's enough to share.
Go subscribe to my brother Bohemian Boxing.
Yeah.
You see
it's
this
enough
fighter?
to share.
Go follow this fighter on Instagram. Nobody can ever say that I'm a hater, bro. And nobody's paying me to say go follow these people. Nobody's DMing me telling me, yo, can you put me out there so people can follow me? Nobody's telling me that. Somebody might call and be like, can you interview my fighter? Fine. Cool. No problem. But guess what? I'm going to put you out there because I'm no hater and I want to see everybody win. Black, white, Latino, Asian. I don't care what your background is. Go win. The thing is to win. The world is already... The world's already messed up enough. It's messed up enough as it is. So it's like to see happiness, to see people win is against the law now. Because everybody's so used to the world being jacked up.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's crazy that, and this is why I say, as boxing content creators, because that's what I'm going to call us. Well, some of us, because some of us just don't talk about boxing. But for the ones that do, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in hell we all should not be getting together and getting money together.
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
Make a lot of sense.
This table is the same table that Eddie Murphy was sitting at in Coming to America. You see how big that table is? Well, it's enough of us as content creators to sit at that damn table and talk about how we gonna get this money. But instead, we're selfish. We don't look out for each other.
No.
We sneak diss each other. But you know, hey, it's something that's never gonna change, man. It's just, hey, it is what it is. That's why I tell people, just focus, just enjoy yourself, man. That's all I'm gonna tell people. I don't want to sound like a tape recorder. Enjoy yourself, because I'm enjoying myself. Talking amateur boxing, I enjoy it, and I'm going to continue to do it. And I don't give a damn who. Oh God, he's talking about amateurs again. I need a whole new channel to go to. Take your ass right down. Take your ass up the block. Take your ass up the block. There's whatever channel you're looking for to hear your favorite fighter. Take your ass up the block. That's cool. It ain't for you, and I understand. Everything ain't supposed to be for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. I don't trip.
Yeah.
I don't trip, Underrated. I love what I do.
Yeah. Don't.
I love what I do, man. And I hope y'all love what y'all do. I hope y'all love what y'all do, and y'all should love what y'all do. And don't love it because you're getting paid for it. Love it because this is what you do, and you found something that you're great at. My whole thing is to be great. I'm trying to be great at what I do. I don't want to be great at what I do just because I'm getting paid for it. The paid part is cool, but I'm loving this because I love it. How my sis doing, though, Underrated?
She all right. She good.
Yeah. Tell her, do me a favor. You tell her when you see her. Tell her I said to stop acting dark skinned.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. I'm going to need her to stop that. I mean, I know she's a hardworking woman, man. Shouts to her, though.
She's working right now. Yeah, I talked to her a little. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Tiff to get off. That's when I told everybody to hold on, I had to call her because I'm like, damn, I'm supposed to be going to pick her up from work. But thank God she's getting around home because it's raining out here.
Oh, it is? Well, it's sunny out here right now.
It's coming down crazy out here. And I'm like, oh, Lord, like freaking rain. But I like it when it rains because it keeps all the idiots. All the idiots got to go. It's sad that you have to pray for bad weather just to keep idiots off the streets.
Excuse me.
Like
Yeah.
when it snow, I'll be like, yeah, let it snow. Hopefully these idiots will go find something to do. Let it rain. Let it rain. Or just let it be too hot where they just go, they don't even want to come outside. They're gonna wait till nighttime or something. So yeah, man, that's it. It's just weird like that. But yeah, April 2nd is going down. Ringmasters press conference. And like I said, April 6th, I'll be at Gleason's. April 11th, we at Madison Square Garden. I got a lot of dates coming up that I'll be talking about. May 31st, June 1st, there's a lot of stuff coming up. April 21st, excuse me, too, about that. I'll be out in Philly. So we're getting ready to make some things happen, man. Y'all about to see me just do a whole 360, man. I'm telling y'all. Stay with me, y'all. Pay close attention because some great things about to happen. What's up, Underrated? But let me know what you got coming up, though, Underrated, that we should know about. Talk to the people.
Well, I'm going to talk more about sports, other sports. So I'm going to talk about the Jets. I forgot to tell you. I talked to one of the people that deals with the Jets. His channel is Jets Media. He's in New York. I was on his panel.
Wait a minute, you said he's from the Jets?
Yeah, he rep the Jets. He lives in New York. That's all they talk about, the Jets. And so I was on matter of fact, I got to send you a clip to that too. I got a channel clip. I was on there like a few days ago, and I was a first time caller and stuff. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make some moves, you know. I'm trying to like
I'm gonna take a day, I think next week. If I don't get no interviews, and I want to get into a little wrestling.
Okay.
And I want to talk about who was the greatest tag teams ever.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about wrestling. And WWF, ECW, WCW, who was the greatest tag team?
ECW.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some classics right there.
Matt, yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to get ready to do a 360.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to do a 360 to make things interesting, and then that brings more people in, because you have some people that's wrestling fans.
Yeah, I want to talk about. Yeah, we can do that.
So, matter of fact, Underrated. Let me see. Jesus Christ, because Monday I might want to do the recap of Saturday's fights. How about next Wednesday we do that?
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, 3 p.m. we do that.
Okay.
Let's do that next Wednesday.
Okay.
And I'll post it. And we're gonna get into some wrestling.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, I know there's a lot of old school heads out there from the WWF, not WWE, not that shit you see today. Mm-hmm. WWF, World Wrestling Federation. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're gonna get into that. And we'll get into a whole lot of different stuff about wrestling too. You know what I mean? But I think it's just a great conversation. I even got where I'm gonna do a movie night. I'm gonna take movies and put them up against each other. It's gonna be like a category.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be like this movie versus this movie, and I'll be like, well, which one did y'all like the most? Which one made a powerful impact in your life? Shit like that. So Underrated, we get ready to take. Boy, look, we gonna make it fun.
Definitely.
Like I said, 24/7 don't have to be boxing.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna talk about more about football. I'm gonna talk about more about basketball. I'm gonna round it off, yo. And we gonna have, like I said, like Brother McClain, we're gonna have some fun.
We're gonna definitely.
Yeah, because I know. So when we talk about wrestling, I know stuff. So I might as well just.
You know what? At even one point, I'm gonna get into the WNBA. I'm gonna get into that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into that.
Too, yeah.
We gonna get it. Work. Shit, you might look up. You might see me even in college basketball with the women. Oh, we gonna make it fun over here.
Yeah.
Because these women, these college women, they not playing. They not only can play basketball, but they will hurt you.
Yeah.
They fighting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't promoting violence, but these women are not playing. They not playing no games. If you violate them, you gonna get that work right there on the court.
Right.
So
yeah.
shout out to them. So we gonna make it real interesting. All right, I got some things that I'm gonna get into. So just give me a minute, and we gonna do it. But anyway, I gotta get ready to go. I gotta get ready for you. Your sister's coming home, so I gotta get ready for her. And but I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna video chat you. So we got some days we're gonna
Tell us she's not 6 feet. Tell her stay in her lane, be short.
You know what? Between you and my brother, y'all kill me. Y'all gonna get me whooped. I call her my little leprechaun. That's my little leprechaun. People say don't call her that because leprechaun was ugly. No, I'm calling her that because of her height. My baby don't look nothing like no damn leprechaun. And fellas, if you have a lady that looks like leprechaun and you're with her, or you think about getting with her, or you slept with her, may God be with you.
Yeah.
May God be with you, fellas.
Yeah.
Because you know they always look good from the back, right? And you be like, damn, she got hiney. And not knowing when she turned around, she looked like the damn crypt keeper. God bless y'all, fellas. That's all I'm saying. God bless you, and may God continue to be with you. Just don't mess around and, don't. Because once if something come out of that, if she decide to keep that, your life is over.
Yep.
More power to you, fellas. Nah, other way, let me get up out of here. Look, brother, I appreciate you. I love you. Tell everybody where they can find you and when possibly they can see you go live.
I'm put hi in the chat.
Yeah. Do that. Let the people know.
That's my channel, Underrated Darkness. I don't know. I'm gonna go live tomorrow because it really depends. But all I can say, I talk about different stuff. As you know, Brother McClain, I'm pushing myself out there, and then I feel that that's what I'm gonna do. I'm always going to keep pushing myself. I always keep on involved in this stuff, and don't be surprised. Yeah. Don't be surprised you're gonna see some stuff. Don't be. Y'all might see some surprises. In the near future. I don't know when because it can happen tomorrow.
We working, baby.
I'm working, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm just like I said, I'm diverse. So I'm pushing that. That's me. I'm pushing that.
We working, baby. Just pay close attention. God works in mysterious ways, and we working, baby. Underrated. I love you, bro. Appreciate you coming up here rocking with me because I wasn't going to talk a whole 2 hours about this whole press conference. I wasn't going to go 2 hours about it. I just needed a little time. I was only supposed to be on an hour, but I'm glad we got into the topic we got into. We're going to go back to that topic too about what we were talking about. We're going to get into that hopefully again. But next week, we'll do the wrestling thing next week, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Underrated. I'm going to see you, bro.
All right, peace out.
Peace out.